Great. Is that a good question or what? Okay. Let me explain something that I keep reading in Christian literature. My education is much more leaning toward the rabbinic, and I really don't understand some Christian writings, okay? People keep saying the law is divided into two parts. Have you heard this? Ceremonial, okay, and moral. That is what I would call hooey. There's no such division in Scripture. What you actually see is a division. Did you notice where are the two books of the Torah that are law? Which two books are law? Leviticus and Deuteronomy. Leviticus pertaining to what group? Levites. Leviticus means pertaining to the Levites. In other words, that's the holiness law of God based on those who were running the temple and doing the sacrifice as a priest, right? Now, do you notice there's duplication between what they're told and what Deuteronomy, the constitution of the nation of Israel, is? Deuteronomy, Deuteronomic law, is not a duplication of it. It's two views of it. One says, this is the view from the leader. This says, this is the view from the follower. This says, follower, you got to bring a sacrifice. This says, leader, this is what you do when he shows up. That's why he's not repeating himself. He's telling you two different things. Now, Hebrews argues that one of these two has been annulled. Very clearly, he says that. One of these two has been annulled. Not the constitution of the state of Israel, because they're still a people. So what's the purpose of their sacrifice? So that they can continue to obey the constitutional law God gave them in Deuteronomic law. But Levitically, God's holiness is no longer satisfied there. He doesn't look for a sacrifice for sin so that he can be satisfied. It's not possible for the blood of bulls and goats to take away sin. All of that has been dealt with at one place. That doesn't mean you stop the sacrifice. You still have another reason to sacrifice. If you're a Jew and you obey the constitutional law, you continue to do what he told you to do as a shadow or an image of the things which he has done in the spiritual, because Hebrews 8 says the pattern of the things physical was to teach us spiritual truths. So when the millennial kingdom comes, as I understand it, God continues to use physical things to show us exactly what he wants us to know about him, because he can't walk around telling us, theological theory all day. We got to do stuff. So if you do stuff, you can see Israel's still a people, and that thing which I promised them, a land, an inheritance, and a temple, and being their God, and dwelling within their hearts. All those things, I'm going to do them. I'm going to literally do them, real and physical. And we're going to get the chance to stand there, and we're going to look at those sacrifices, and we're going to say, that's like my Lord. That's just like what my Lord was like. Wow, what God has done to know from the beginning of the creation of man all the way through the end. Did that make sense? Yes. There's two totally separate laws, not moral and ceremonial. God didn't say the Ten Commandments is in and the Levitical sacrifice is out. He said the Deuteronomic law for the people to whom I gave it that would make them a nation and mark them forever is this. And the Levitical law is a temporary thing, and now we still operate under a one-size-fits-all sacrifice called Yeshua.